This is a custom tuned ECU by ECA Concepts. It has everything that I needed. So let's pop this bad boy in. What is up, VW gang? We out here with the GTI. So let's get straight into it. We know the engine cranks over but doesn't start. The first thing that I checked was if there was any code stored in the ECU, and after scanning it, the only code I got was this P0864 for the TCM. No codes for the engine, which would have pointed me in the right direction. I made sure all of the fuses were intact and the relays were getting the proper power, and it all checked out. But just by a couple of these things, I kinda had an idea what went wrong. First thing was the jacked up ignition harness. Whoever twisted and liquid taped it together had two wires mixed up, and on top of that, they were not even completely covered up, so it's possible they may have touched each other and caused a short. Second was the lack of power throughout the engine bay components. With the ignition on, the throttle body would normally be making a lot of noise from automatically adjusting, but it was dead quiet. So I went ahead and checked the ignition coils, camshaft position sensor, and the last problem was the lack of communication through the OBD2 port and cluster. Someone in the last video pointed out having no check engine light when the ignition is turned on. Along with that, the EPC light should be lit as well. And also when cranking, the RPMs should slightly raise from the crankshaft position sensor, picking up the signal of the engine turning over. Now all of these problems have one thing in common, which is communicating through the ECU. Multiple components are not receiving power, and I highly doubt that the entire engine harness itself is damaged, so I went ahead and ordered a second-hand ECU off of eBay. This is a custom tuned ECU by ECA Concepts. It has everything that I needed. MK4 GTI, auto, has the immobilizer off, even some fun pops, and the infamous two-step. So let's pop this bad boy in. So I got the new ECU in. Let's confirm that we have power to everything. I can already hear the throttle valve going nuts, which is a good sign. And check that out. Coils are receiving voltage.
Oh yeah!
The camshaft position sensor has voltage.
Oh yeah!
And finally, throttle valve has voltage.
Oh yeah!
Now that we have power, let's see if it'll start. As you can see, the check engine light and EPC are back. Let's give it a go.
What? What the f?
Well, that didn't work. Checking for codes. Okay, now that is new. Okay, so that was a fail. Apparently there's a software issue with this one, and now I got a pair of paperweights.
This is such a crock of shit.
So I had to give it another try and went ahead and got another ECU. Unfortunately, this one is completely stock and just has the immobilizer off, which is a bummer. Really wanted that two-step.
Ha! Gay!
Let's check the codes, make sure I didn't get screwed over again. And so far it's looking good. And yes, she's alive.
Yeah, buddy!
Engine sounds normal and idles pretty smooth. Looks like we got a brake pad, ABS, and airbag light on. As far as codes, looks like we got issues with the SAI, which will be yeeted soon. Let's try it again. Haha, success. Now we got the biggest problem solved. We still got some issues to go through. For sure we're gonna get this sorted out. New coil pack harness kit is on the way. But in the meantime, I'll start ripping out some stuff and getting it prepped for the next video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Mahalo VW gang for watching. See you guys in the next video.